tenés como el Samsung.
Where are your boys, Carmen?
Ricardo is in the corner next to Jack.
Oh, there he is.
Not next to Jack, but
Close to him.
yeah.
I see him. He's on 2 baseball teams. He's also in
Good evening, and thank you so much for coming, and thank you for letting us have your sons for the day. My name is John Bell. I teach here at DuPont Middle School, and Mrs. Warfel teaches at Tally Middle School, which is also in our district. It's really been a really big passion of mine to get as many boys involved in middle school course as possible since I started teaching. And a lot of the boys that are here today, I've been talking to them, they're coming from schools that don't have a lot of male participation, and today's the first time they've sang in an all-male ensemble. And we're hoping so much that they're going to leave today inspired by the teachings and direction of Dr. Beery, and that they're going to go back and talk about how exciting it was to sing in this new type of ensemble for them. I have to say that it's been a tremendously long day for the young men, and they have handled it amazingly well. Their conduct and their effort on the stage throughout the day rehearsing was in my opinion, impeccable. A little rainy towards the end in the cafeteria, but that's to be expected. But aside from that, it's just been a fabulous day. The music that you're going to hear them perform tonight was all new to them. They received it this morning when they arrived. And I would very quickly, and I'm terrible with names, so I'm just going to ask all the other directors who are here today that helped out or have students here today to just stand up and be recognized for their efforts that they can all stand. I'm going to turn the microphone over to Mrs. Warfel, who's going to introduce our conductor.
Before I introduce our conductor, I just want to say a big thank you to John Bell again for being my partner in organizing this. We want to thank PS DuPont and their administrators and custodians and stuff for keeping us moving today and letting us use their space. We'd also like to thank Marty Lastman, who is sitting behind the piano keys and has been there all day today. And thank you very much for coming. And finally, I'd like to introduce our conductor for this evening. Dr. Lon Beery is the chorus director at Spry Middle School in Webster, New York. Dr. Beery has composed or arranged over 75 published choral pieces, which appear in the catalogs of Alfred, Riley, and others. His TTBB composition, I Believe, was performed by the U.S. Army Chorus at President Ronald Reagan's internment service in California. For his compositions, he has received several ASCAP standard awards. He has presented sessions at state, regional, and national conferences of ACDA, which is the American Choral Directors Association, and MENC, the Music Educators National Conference, which today is known as NAFME, the National Association for Music Education. He currently serves as the middle school chair for the Eastern Division of ACDA. Prior to returning to public school teaching, Dr. Beery served as assistant professor of music education at Syracuse University, where he served as chair of music education. Beery has also taught choral arrangement at the Eastman School of Music in Rochester, New York. He is a frequent guest choral conductor, working especially with adolescent choruses. He's directed middle school honor choirs in Florida, New York, Pennsylvania, and Texas, and today we can add Delaware to his list. Please welcome Dr. Lon Beery.